Yo, what's up, War Rapport family? We are back. It's your boy Ike Jones. We got a new segment we are premiering for you today called Facts or Nah. It's going to be rapid fire questions, and we just want to know what the answer is. Is it facts or is it not? You guys ready today? I got my man Mike G in here with me, my man C Dub, Caesar Walker here. Y'all ready to get into these questions, man?
Yeah, man, let's go.
Facts or nah? Will the Auburn defense finish in the top 50? Last year, they were outside of the top 50. Will we finish in the top 50 this year under the direction of our new defensive staff? Facts or nah? I'm going to start with you, Mike G.
I'm going facts on this one. Listen, guys, the coverage just aren't bare on defense. You know, defense has been a strength for our team over the last few years. I think that Derek Mason has a lot of toys in the garage to play with coming in the door. So, you know, with a secondary that is proven and was honestly a strength of our team this year, I think going into next year, there's just going to be a lot of fluidity. There's going to be a lot of carryover from this year to next. Is really going to help these guys finish in the top 50 on defense.
I'm going facts. We were a top 50 defense last year. Problem was our time of possession was very poor, and it caused our defense to be on the field far too often, giving up way too many yards at times. And I believe coming into this season with a new offense, a new scheme, a new philosophy, we're going to be playing a lot of ball control. We're going to be featuring our key back Tank if he's healthy, as well as other running backs. And I see our defense not being on the field as much. That means they're going to be as productive, and they will end up in the top 50 as a result of this brand new philosophy.
Yeah, you know what? I actually agree with both of you guys. I am going to go facts on this one as well. We have a lot of young talent that's coming back up on that defensive line. Our linebacking core is going to be solid this year. We're going to have some guys who had opted out last year coming back to actually play in the linebacking core. So I believe we're going to be really solid. And as you mentioned already, Mike G, that secondary is going to be back. And I believe that we're going to be able to compete in the secondary. Couple that with the fact that I do believe, as you stated, Caesar, our ball control style of offense is going to allow the defense to get more rest. I do believe we finish inside the top 50 this year on defense.
All right, guys, facts or nah? Bo Nix will be named the starter after spring practices.
That's a good one, man. That's a good one. I think I am going to go facts on this. Reluctantly going to say facts. Bo Nix is going to be our starter game one next year. I think the experience he's going to have is going to play a big factor in whether or not he's going to be able to step directly into that starting position. And I also do believe that his athleticism is just going to be something that Brian Harsin's not going to want to pass up on. And Mike Bobo is going to feel as if he can get that guy into a position where he can throw the ball a little bit more accurately, scheme some good passes for him early in possession, including the fact that our first game is not going to be a really tough one. So I do believe Bo Nix will be the starter day one.
I'm going to have to go facts here as well. I think the learning curve is kind of high for Demetrius Davis, even though I'm very impressed with how he's looked on film and from his high school tape. But I just think Bo has the edge because of what Ike mentioned, experience. I also feel that the coaching staff does want to take advantage of what he can do with his feet, and I think they will scheme some things together. And I think what they will do is kind of what Texas A&M did with Kellen Mond. Don't put a lot of pressure on him to have to make a lot of plays. Just take what the defense gives. And I think because of that, it will help him to settle down. And I think he will come out of spring named the starter. What happens during the season is up to Bo, but I think he leaves spring practice the starter.
Listen, fellas, I don't know what you guys are smoking, but I'm going nah on this one.
I listen. I knew you was gonna do this. Go, man.
Listen, we have a legit quarterback competition on our hands this spring. Demetrius Davis coming in and actually getting a spring and being able to go through spring ball is going to be huge. And all the favorites went out the door with Gus. Brian Harsin is going to want to set a tone that the best man is going to win the job every time. Seniority doesn't matter here. It's just whoever's going to get in there and get the job done. So I'm going nah on this one.
Facts or nah? Tank Bigsby will lead the SEC in rush yards this upcoming 2021-2022 season.
Well, I hate to be Debbie Downer, but I'm going nah. They have way too many questions on this offensive line to say that he's going to lead the league in rushing next year. You know, I believe in his talent, but, you know, the way we ran him this year, I don't even know that Tank can make it through an entire season without getting injured. So I'm going nah on this one. I believe in Tank. I believe in his talent. I'm just not sure I believe in that offensive line.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to have to disagree with you on this one and go with that is a factual thing. Facts. Ooh. Tank Bigsby is going to lead the SEC in rushing this season. I think we're going to see a commitment to the run, and I do believe in our coaching staff's ability to go get him some help so that they don't run him into the ground. Listen, we're not talking about Gus Malzahn, who likes to take a running back and make sure that he is busted up completely before the end of the season. I think Tank Bigsby is going to lead the SEC in rushing yards from scrimmage this year. Facts.
Well, guys, it looks like I'm the tiebreaker. I'm going to go with facts here. I believe that this portal is going to open wide open, and the coaches are going to get some help for Tank in the backfield. It's not just going to be him and Shivers. I believe also we're going to see improved play along the O-line, that they're able to actually build and coach up depth. Remember, the issue was depth along the O-line. And I think also because Tank was the only featured back at times, he ended up getting injured a lot. So my thing is I think that Tank actually has the opportunities. This offense is going to feature the run. We've seen it with Brian Harsin's offenses in the past. They feature a heavy dose of the run. And I think they're going to spread the ball out amongst the running backs, and Tank, because how dynamic he is, he will take advantage and actually lead the SEC in rush yards when it's all said and done.
All right, War Rapport family, this has been the first edition of Facts or Nah. We're going to continue to bring this kind of content to you. Listen, we want you guys to make sure that you are commenting on the video. Let us know what you feel about the topics that we discussed on here. In addition, going forward, we are going to pick one fan question every time we do Facts or Nah. So we want you to tweet at us at the War Rapport and make sure you hashtag Facts or Nah, and we are going to choose one question that we're going to feature in the next segment of Facts or Nah. So make sure y'all keep it locked right here to the YouTube channel. Until then, War Eagle.
War Eagle.